Welcome to EUPrivacyForAll, Session 70 on GDPR, Article 92, Delegated Acts. Article 92, on the exercise of the delegation, lets that the power to adopt delegated acts is conferred on the Commission subject to the conditions laid down in this article. The delegation of power regarding standardized icons and data protection certification mechanisms shall be conferred on the Commission for an indeterminate period of time. The delegation of powers referred to regarding icons and certification may be revoked at any time by the European Parliament or by the Council. A decision of revocation shall put an end to the delegation of powers specified in that decision, and shall take effect the day following that of its publication in the official journal of the European Union. It shall not affect the validity of any delegated acts already in force. As soon as it adopts a delegated act, the Commission shall notify it simultaneously to the European Parliament and to the Council. A delegated act shall enter into force only if no objection has been expressed either by the European Parliament or the Council within a period of 3 months, or if, before the expiry of that period, the European Parliament and the Council have both informed the Commission that they will not object. That period shall be extended by 3 months at the initiative of the European Parliament or of the Council. Recital 166 sets that in order to fulfill the objectives of the GDPR, namely to protect the fundamental rights and freedoms of natural persons, and in particular the right to the protection of personal data and free movement of personal data within the Union, the power to adopt acts should be delegated to the Commission, notably regarding certification mechanisms and standardized icons and procedures for providing such icons. It is of particular importance that the Commission carry out appropriate consultations during its preparatory work, including at expert level. The Directive 95/46 refers in Article 30 and following to implementing acts only and not delegated acts. What should accountable data controllers and processors get prepared for? They should know that EU Commission is free to decide that it will not adopt delegated acts. Controllers and processors should pay attention to the 2 sets of delegated acts that could be adopted by EU Commission in the frame of the GDPR, that is to say the one for determining the information to be presented by the icons and the procedures for providing standardized icons, and the one for specifying the requirements to be taken into account for data protection certification mechanisms. They should bear in mind that if revoked, the delegated powers given to the Commission do not affect the validity of the delegated acts already in force. Delegated acts adopted by the Commission can be objected by the European Parliament or the Council within a period of 3 months. The Commission has the obligation to carry out appropriate consultations during its preparatory work, including at expert level. So the question now is, will the EU Commission adopt delegated acts regarding standardized icons and certification mechanism? And how will it fuel its reflection, notably regarding the appropriate consultations that are to be opened during preparatory work?